got cold, and then another kind of a dusty area, or dusty on top of it. Right out. Check the mail on the way home. Here, we should turn the lights on. We were supposed to get 4 to 6 inches, and we only got maybe 2 inches or 2.5 inches, or wasn't enough to snow blow. And the first inch was like slush. I shovel it by hand. The snowblower doesn't really handle that kind of, and it wasn't thick enough, so I shoveled it myself. It's cold out now. I think when we get to the end of next year, I think we're going to be like, Jesus sucks. It's not going to be a good year. It just doesn't sound like a good year. I suppose if you prepare for it, and everything, maybe you'll be okay and it might be a good year for you. Or if you're just not in the markets or you don't want to do anything, I think it's going to affect I might want to do my traveling in the first part of the year. Maybe it won't be as bad as it looks, but 2025 was a good year. It was a better year than I thought it would be in some ways. I didn't realize any big gains, but I have some unrealized gains. So I won't show as making a lot of money this year, but my net value's gone up because of the silver and gold, which I didn't sell, so I don't have any realized gains, so I won't really pay much tax. But I did good. I had enough money, I made good income. Took a small loss on a few things later in the year. Realized loss. But as far as how I did this year, I did pretty good. Of course, it's unrealized gain. I mean, you could lose that back. That's the thing. If you don't sell stuff at the right place, time. It might be good to sell, especially tech, AI, and some of these problems that we're going to have are going to be AI related. They're going to be caused with AI. I do think that China is using AI to manipulate things, even to manipulate markets. I've seen a really interesting, it's a Chinese guy, nice looking guy, well-spoken, and he talks about silver. Lately he's been talking about silver, and it's AI. At first it looked like it was real, but I'm kind of realized this probably is AI, and it could be the CCP or China. It could be the CCP trying to manipulate silver. I think they're trying to buy up the silver or something, maybe. I don't know, or trying to create some kind of a thing with it. They can manipulate the markets with this stuff because this stuff looks really convincing. So when you see this stuff on YouTube, you got to be careful. It could be AI or it could be influenced by AI, especially stuff related to the markets or stuff that might matter in politics. Be careful what you watch. Some of it looks really real. And it looks like a real guy talking and stuff like that. It's really convincing. I don't think it's real though. I have no idea for sure what it is, but I suspect it's AI. You can make movies with AI now. And what's going to eventually happen is with the internet, they're going to use the internet as a war. It's the same way you use a tank for a war. They're going to use the internet. I think we're going to have an outage, but I don't think that's the only way they can do it. I think they're going to use computer viruses. That's why I say save your data. I think we're going to see cyber warfare in 26, maybe after. There's going to be there's a possibility of riots and like civil disturbance, or I'm thinking this is the second half of 2026 and after, though. I don't think we're going to have it this month or anything, this next month or anything. It doesn't sound like a good year. It just doesn't. Right here. They give us an arrow, I think. I don't know what it'll be like for traveling and stuff. Might be good for traveling, but if we have a virus, like a real virus, that could affect our I'm kind of thinking myself it wouldn't be as bad as 2020, but I think they're gonna. I'm almost thinking that could be engineered. That could be an engineered event by the elites. So, don't know how serious it'll be. If it's real serious, it could affect travel, which would be travel like right when I want to maybe go places later in the second half of the year. That's when it seems like I do my best traveling. So I may want to do my traveling earlier in the year if I want to do any trips. I still might be able to travel. But another thing that may happen is it may actually, I think that the elites, this is the last stand of the elites. I think they're going to throw everything at us that they can. 2025 wasn't that bad. Some say it was a jubilee year. I have no idea if it has any effect. It's something that the church does. But 2026, all bets are off in some ways. Especially if you're not living in the United States, be ready for a disaster in the second half of the year. I mean, I hope things aren't this bad, but it was predicted that we would have some time, and I think those times are coming now. They're not going to just lay down and resign. They're not just going to resign like someone that's playing chess and is starting to lose. They're gonna fight right to the end, I think. The timeline of when things will start to get better is like 2030. We'll start seeing a noticeable. It won't be a complete improvement, but we'll start to see like some light at the end of the tunnel where things start to get better. So we've got 5 years. I mean, it's maybe not quite 5 years, but it's not going to be an easy 4 years or whatever. The markets aren't going to be real good. I think the second half of 2026, the market's going to be really quite poor.